Welcome to the panel. Welcome to the channel. Just want to hope what is going on. I'm already starting with some technical difficulties. There we go. Alrighty then. Welcome to the channel. SETworks. Today is gonna be a video about a simple universal solution that I feel, not that I feel, that has proven to work. And if it hasn't worked for you, because you haven't, how can I say, because I'm also trying to be considerate to people's feelings because I'm not such an a-hole as some of my comments would be. I'm real straightforward sometimes, but I still like to be empathetic towards someone's feelings because my intent is not to hurt them. It's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Um, but the solution is is referenceable to multiple, if not everybody. I think it's everybody. I think everyone in any situation for any problem can use this solution and it would work. And once again, if it's not working, you're just not doing it right. You're not doing it to the extent that you need to for you to see the results. So, and it's a real simple solution. And that is just do it. That's the solution. Just do it. And what I mean by that is if you think about doing something, you thought it for a reason. You didn't think it to procrastinate. You thought it to do it. So do it. If you have a problem at work, just work. Just do the job. Um, and to break those things down, it's discipline. If you stay disciplined and you put a structure in place, a system, a routine, a schedule, and you discipline yourself to stick with those goals, to stick with that regimen, to stick with that system, that schedule, the promise you made yourself. If you discipline yourself and do it, you will see results. Might not see it tomorrow, might not see it next year. You might see it 10 years from now. But the solution is discipline, action. And it's really action. So I know I said like three different things, but this solution is really up to your perception. And what I mean by perception, it really just breaks down into action. And let me look up. I can screen share. Gotta look it up on my phone. I know it might be quicker, but and yes, I was still. If you was watching yesterday's video, I still have been learning on my Twitch. Know what I'm saying? So I'm actually using the solution to my problems as we speak. I'm using action, just doing it. The fact or process of doing something, typically to achieve and aim. So when you have a problem, it's because something isn't sitting right with you 9 times out of 10. You have a problem at work, it's probably because someone don't like you, or someone's talking about you, or someone's abusing power. You know what I'm saying? It typically is giving you something that you need to achieve for you to solve that problem. Now let's look up problem. The definition of a problem is a matter or situation regarded as unwelcome. Like I said, something that just doesn't sit right with you, or harmful and needing to be dealt with and overcome. They have financial problems. That means you want to take action to achieve financial freedom. See how that works? If you have problems in school, you want to achieve um educational freedom, success. So, for a problem, your best solution is action, because action, like we said, like we saw before, is a fact. Hold on, I don't want to mess it up, even though I just looked it up. So let's go to action. The fact or process of doing something, typically to achieve an aim. So for every problem in the world, action is the solution. Action. And for every action, there's a reaction. That's why we need to focus on our actions, not the reaction. We need to focus on our actions, because our actions determine whether, or determine how someone or something reacts to us. So it starts off by what we can control, and what we can control is our actions. No one should be able to control your actions for you. And even if you have a problem with actions, the solution itself is action. Take action. If you want money, take action. Go get it. You want freedom? Take action. Go achieve it. You want to become successful? Find your way, or find what you want to try to become successful in, and learn it. Take action. You just have to start doing. Stop sitting around. Stop thinking without no action, because that's a waste of space, a waste of time. And I understand that there's planning, and you have to make sure that you know what you're executing before you actually just go ahead and do something. But the the basics, if you talk about it, anything else, it starts from action. So, to the title, problem, question mark, I have the solution. You have the solution. I didn't need to sit up here and tell you what you already know. But if it takes me to come up here and tell you what you already know, what you might have forgotten, like my boy G says, I might not tell you something new, but I'll tell you something you might have forgot. Action. The reason why you sitting there not feeling like you worth what you worth is because you're not taking enough action. The reason you probably insecure and second guessing yourself is because you lack action. Start getting up, start doing what you got to do, start getting up and do something. Even if it's not what you got to do or you feel like you got to do, take the steps, get up, because ain't nothing going to just come here and just save you, especially if you're not taking the action. People don't just wake up and win the lottery. No, they take action and go buy that ticket at least. So sometimes that instant gratification isn't going to become instantly because you're not even taking no action. So that's what I feel. Nah, that's not what I feel, because the definition in the word action is the fact or process of doing something. So the fact to y'all problems is, you guys and girls, let me say that because I don't want nobody complaining about anything like that. You guys and girls need to act. not become a actor, and pretend. That works for some people, but they had to take action to understand that they had to be an actor. Feel me? So it goes down to action. And if you need an example, me, I am your example. If you are on this page, use me as someone that you talk shit about, if anything, and say, man, this man is a procrastinator. I could do it better. Use me as a what can I say? A landmark. So when you go ahead and start your action and you feel that you can do it better than me, or you have a bigger brain, or you have better resources, go ahead. I'm saluting you. Show me the action. Cause me, I'm out here really, you know, doing stuff, making it happen. So let's look up something else. Let's go here. Right. Let's remove that. So a few things I would like to say. The reason for this video is one, because I feel that nobody should be coming up with excuses for themselves, for anybody. Don't don't come up with excuses. Come up with a plan. I rather My thought process, right, is I'd rather come up with 1,000 ways to fail because at least I'm doing something. And if I'm not successful, guess what? I got a brother. I got kids. They gonna learn from my failures. Because a lot of people don't like to fail or don't like to um publicize their failures. And I use the word failures even though I don't feel that I fail. I go through some things, but failing, look, I'm on I'm on live right now. If I'm such a failure, right? How would I be able to have even the resources that I have now to do what I have to do if I was such a failure, right? Because there's some people that think about this and don't even do it. So me by me acting and taking action, I mean by me taking action, not acting, because this ain't no ploy, this ain't no gimmick. It might be a movie, but it ain't no gimmick. Um, by me taking action, I'm already winning. I'm already ahead of a lot of people that don't even think to do this. Then there's people who think and don't do. I was there a few months ago. You know what I'm saying about this streaming stuff. And I'm sitting here taking action, proving to myself that I could do it. I might not get some viewerships while I'm going live right now on YouTube, but that's also because and this is an excuse, full disclaimer, I don't promote it as much to the people around me. I send it to a few people here and there on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And if they come, they come. If they don't, I don't do it for you. I do it for me, and it just benefits you. And I hope that it actually benefits you. And if you come in here having or needing someone to be like, man, this man is just talking mad junk. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just one of these YouTube people who trying to um pretend like he know what he talking about. Cause I definitely seen people like that. People just act like they know what they talking about. One thing about me is this is all from my perspective. If you want some facts, I'll probably bring you some facts. But it might not be facts that you would like to see. Because I'm going to bring things that you already know. I'm going to show you people. I'm going to show you human beings who defied all odds. And you're gonna tell me that's probably not proof because of this, because of that, and you're gonna come up with more excuses. And that's fine. But as long as we know what it is, right? They're excuses. Just like I said when I was starting this. Yeah, but I need to wait till I get a laptop. I don't have a laptop because I need to go get this. Man, this is my girl's laptop. I had a laptop. I sold my laptop. I give me a second. I gotta go be a dad. I thought I had a little time, but I guess I don't. I'll be right back. Bear with me, guys. Where you gotta make sure you stock up. So yeah, I'm back. Like I said, I'm a dad, so no matter the time of day, I'm at home. That's another thing, right? Coming up with excuses. That's what I was saying. That was also an excuse. I can't go live because I got my kids. My kids are doing this. My kids are doing a lot. Using them as an excuse, and it's not something that I wanted to do. Why would I want to use my kids as an excuse? And then I started realizing that there's a lot of times I'll tell them, "Hold on, baby girls. I'm gonna do this. Hold on, we'll get to it. Hold on, we'll get to it." And then there's a bunch of things that happen in life where I'll have to take action, and excuses came up. So I believe by me taking action, well, I know by me taking action in my life and stop creating excuses, even if I use them as an excuse, that doesn't stop me from acting. So I might say, yesterday, for an example, I said that I had to cut the live early because my kids, well, one of my daughters, and that was true. But it still was an excuse because I could have put her down, I could have came back, could have made it work and all that. But I ended the live, put her back to bed. I took action, even though I'm not working here in this space. I will still be working in other factors of my life because I want to build a family. I want to build a community. I want to build structure around me so people don't feel as lost. And that goes with action. Let's actually, I don't got no videos to go off of action, but let's see if we can find one. Know what I'm saying? I don't really like these videos. Let's go with I like Inky Johnson. If y'all don't realize, I think you know he has a great story. Choose.
Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your future. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your future. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your.
You heard that, right? Oh, technical difficulties. My apologies. Heard that. Watch your thoughts turn into your
Thoughts, they
action.
become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your future. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your future.
There's
Watch your
more to
thoughts, they
this.
become your words. Watch your words. Talk is cheap. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they produce your future. Watch your thoughts.
Until you say, yeah, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna take action. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man. And I'm not preaching at you. I'm just, I just want to remind you because I've spent a lot of time in my life sitting around wanting things to change, and not being able to make them change, and not thinking I could. And I wish somebody had told me that earlier. Sometimes that in order for something to change, there needs to be change. Until you
What he talking right there is action itself. Like I said, any problem that you have, and make sure y'all can even write problems in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you know how action is your solution in that problem. However you spin it, I am here to tell you that I could spin it differently. I can tell you action is the solution to your problems. Even grief. If grief is your problem, action is the solution. Because when you act, something goes on in your body, in your brain, that pushes you. And I can't think of where I read this at because I want to pull this up. But basically, when you take action, that what's the word I want to use? That physical motion, that um action of actually being in action, it brings something in your brain. Your brain is it activates more in a sense because you are actively using your brain and your body to act because you've thought this before, if that makes sense. I feel I'm rambling, so I'm gonna kind of bring back my thoughts and catch them. But basically, what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, pause, is that when all you're thinking about is your problems and your obstacles, it's hard to take action. All you can think is about the solutions. How can I do this? How can I do that? How can this get better? What can I do for this not to happen again? And everything is about action because you know the answer already. You know why, you know what, you know how, you know where, and all of the questions that you have for yourself, you have the answer. The only one stopping you is you from taking action. And if you take action and fail, that's not a failure, that's a lesson. Learn because you took action. Now you know one less way to do it for it to work because you've got proof out here that no matter what you do, it can work. It can, CAN, it can work. Has it worked for you yet, though? That is the problem. And the difference is the action. That person took action. So when you start getting up and doing, you will see change. Just like he said, nothing can change if nothing changes. And I think that's very powerful right there. Let's see what else he got to add. I think it was almost done anyway.
Say, yeah, I'm gonna take action. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man.
Action is better. And the reason it's better is because when you take action, you get to see a different perspective. You get a reaction. Your knowledge grows. You learn. You can learn by sitting and waiting occasionally. That's why it's only 3 out of 10, bro. It's only 3 out of 10. Inaction has a possibility of giving you nothing. Like you sit and wait, you don't change your viewpoint. You don't change your perspective. You're seeing the same thing that you saw before. So there's a chance that in action, you get nothing from it. There's a small chance that if I sit here and wait and I see what Echo's going to do, now I see what he's doing. Okay, now I can. There's a chance, but there's also a chance that I don't get to see anything new. Whereas if I maneuver.
And if you're not evolving, I'll say this a lot.
Action is better. And the
matter of fact, let's go to my boy. This man right here, he helped a lot of the generation with their mindset, whether it was good or bad. But this man, he took the generation that was looking up to him. He made sure that he instilled a mindset of action. Dang, hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Hold on. Think this is it. Nah, it was an interview that he did.
You're good to go. It's hard to name a thing in this lifetime that'll last me a lifetime, but I'll only need one
think it's this video. If y'all know it.
This is what I want people to know.
Why is my internet acting slow? Alright, pay attention.
The whole point of the human race and the human mind in itself is evolution. Whether it's evolution spiritually, physically, period. Evolution. The purpose from birth is creation. That's all humans do. Everything around you was created. You were created. That table over there created. This chair created. This mic created. That camera created. That hat created. The whole point of the human race in itself is creation. Before now, when there was at least ideally the belief of two human beings on Earth, everything after that was a creation in itself. The whole point is evolution and creation. If you're not evolving, you're doing something wrong. So anything that takes away the power of your mind is keeping you still and delaying your evolution. The whole point of life is evolution. Study your laws of the universe. The law of attraction, the law of abundance, the law of equivalent exchange. Study your laws, the laws of cause and effect, the karmic cycle. Study your laws. Dwell into your mind, meditate. Understand that you can alter your realms by your train of thought.
And he is not talking about these laws, the laws that the government puts on you. He's not talking about those laws, not the legislation laws that the Congress and the Senate and the president and all of them put on you. He's talking about the real laws, the laws of the universe, the laws that make the world go round before they put these systems in place for us to follow, before they put these traps here for us to get sacrificed in a sense, because that's what they do. They trap us here for them to reap the benefits and for us to just sit there. They make sure that we don't evolve. They want to keep the evolution for them and theirs, and they don't understand evolution is going to break through regardless. If you hold someone there long enough and you shield them, sometimes the only way you could stop that and not even is if you unalive them, because they're going to come back in some way, shape, or form. They're going to come back. That's what he's talking about. The laws. Let me bring that back a little bit. Just so you know, law of attraction. The karmatic I'm chopping that up, but the karmic laws. You get what I'm saying? Like,
The point is evolution and creation. If you're not evolving, you're doing something wrong. So anything that takes away the power of your mind.
and listen to what he said. If you're not evolving, you're doing something wrong. That doesn't make you wrong. You're just doing something wrong. You are stopping your natural growth. What the world and time and divine wants you to experience or go through, you are stopping yourself. Let's keep listening.
It's keeping you still and delaying your evolution. The whole point of life is evolution. Study your laws of the universe. The law of attraction, the law of abundance, the law of equivalent exchange.
The law of equivalent exchange is dire for one's growth. For one to truly grow with self and in the world is that law right there.
Study your laws, the laws of cause and effect, the karmic cycle. Study your laws. Dwell into your mind, meditate. Understand that you can alter your realms by your train of thought. The minute you slow down your thought, you're able to leave your body through astral projection. The minute you slow down your thought, You're able to leave your body through astral projection. You're only enslaved if you can't control your mind. So while you can and while by your train of thought, the minute you slow down your thought,
Hold on.
dwell into your mind, meditate.
There you go. Right there.
Karmic cycle. Study
Right
the
here.
laws. Dwell into your mind, meditate.
Look at the words that he chooses. Dwell into. Let me. Hold on. See if I could bring this bigger real fast. Right here it says, dwell into your mind, meditate. Usually, dwelling seems the context of the word dwell is a bad context. But as you sit here, as you sit here and really think with what he could mean, dwell into your mind, meditate. He's trying to say your mind should be where you want to go, not where you want to stay away from. So I have this saying where everyone don't belong up here. Vacation is a mindset. When I'm up here, it might seem like I'm stressing, I'm going through it, I'm having tough times, but I'm meditating. I'm dwelling into my mind. My mind is my safe space. Not everyone belongs up here because I need to protect my peace. And it's not even protect my peace. Everyone don't belong up here because you'll go here and they'll run you crazy. You'll start looking at me different, like, how can he keep such composure with the thoughts that go in his head? I keep my thoughts, I dwell in my mind and meditate for the protection of self and others. Because I don't try to go in other people's minds. I can try to pick their brain to understand and learn, but that's also because I know that I am intellectual and no, I'm intelligent enough to be aware mentally. There you go. I'm intelligent enough to be aware mentally that no one thing or place can affect my mind unless if I allow it to. So knowing that I have that strength in me, I don't mind, you know, getting invited into someone else's head because I also don't choose to go into someone's thoughts that don't invite me. I don't be in a place where I'm not wanted. It just doesn't fit anyone's um alignment, I feel like. So
Understand that you can alter your realms by your train of thought. The minute you slow down your thought, you're able to leave your body through astral projection. You're only enslaved if you can't control your mind. So while you can and while you don't have the whole world against you, or you don't have a lot of worries, worry on freeing your mind from this realm. When you can free your mind from this realm, everything is but a thought. And if you can't free your mind, then you're a slave to this realm. The whole goal is you live and then you die. You can die plenty times while you're alive. The ideal physical death is completion. You served your purpose and then you went.
so that's also another look on life and death. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts on the content today. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Where do you think I should go with it? And truthfully, I listen to all inputs, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. Because again, it's my action. If I try to live my life based off of other people's expectations, I will only fail to someone else's sword. And if I ever fall, I'd rather fall forward, never back, and I'd rather fall on my sword because at least I know the pain that I'm willing to bear. If I ever fall due to someone else's actions, that would be real upsetting to me. And that might be my karmic cycle, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I got a lot of life to live. But yeah, let me actually, you know what? I didn't even send this. I didn't send my live to nobody today. I didn't do none of that. I just been taking action. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That's crazy. My TV just turned off. Here we go. Damn. Not gonna lie to you, I'm a little hungry. I just realized I ain't eat that much. Hmm. I don't know what I should get, guys. Trying to think what I should eat. My fault. I was over here sending some things out. Um, damn, I haven't even been live for an hour. Let's see. Let's see if my see if we could get somebody to join. I don't really need people, but you know. Look at my boy Fifth, man. Gotta run a couple errands. I'll be live again this afternoon, and I'll be live again tonight with the brother GFS. Truth be told, got some great content coming, man. I got 108 subscribers. Sorry, I got 802 subscribers. We're on our way to getting monetized, but we're on our way to 1,000. There you go. You know, I love to hear that, Fifth. There you go. 800. You know, in this journey, just alone, just me being a witness. He went from 6 something to 800 in like a month or so. Man, you gotta salute the boy. Feel me? Keep working. If you want politics, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk politics, you want to talk. He does a lot of other things. Don't get me wrong. Seen other my videos, been shouting him out, been letting y'all know. And really, it's just the space to be in if you have a voice. If you want to talk, if you want to listen, and you want to be respected by also getting to know information as well and not just being like these news cast that just regurgitate the same information. This is new information. This is different takes on the information that you see from the news. So if you want more insight, more things of that nature in politics and more, make sure you go to 5/5 podcast. Check them out and go comment, subscribe, and smash his like button. Feel me? Speaking of that, my boy GFS actually did a video that I wanted to react to. So let's go check my boy GFS. I started watching it. My morning got crazy and I wasn't able to get it done. Wasn't able to do my morning video. So, but what did I say? What's the title? Action. Did I give that an excuse? No. Because I took action and I'm making it work. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. There we go. It's titled Stop It Bernie. You heard? Stop it, Bernie.
Let's continue.
The missiles and drones on Ukrainian cities. Putin.
Let's watch this. Let's watch what my boy talk about.
Let's get into this one of politicians that always complain, but they're in office and never do nothing. So we're gonna get into it. Stay out your feelings. It's just content. But the truth hurts. And I understand that. So stay out your feelings. Let's get into it. Let's get into Weekends at Bernie's and see what he's talking about. This guy fudges so much, it's ridiculous. All these politicians are ridiculous.
Thanks, everybody, for joining me to discuss a very, very serious issue. Yesterday, we witnessed an extremely sad moment in American history. We saw the President of the United States aligning himself with the dictator of Russia, Vladimir Putin, to undermine the independence of Ukraine and its democracy. Let's be clear.
So even
Let's
Bernie,
be clear, Bernie.
hold on, G.
No, he didn't.
Hold on.
Let's be clear. Let's be honest.
Before you
Right?
gotta say what you say. So even Bernie is taking the opportunity to create the content while President Trump is in office? Oh, my man said this content every day. I gotta hop on this wave. Bernie must be seeing Fifth and GSF YouTube. Okay, I see y'all though. But let's get into it.
it's good how you fudge things and all that. Hey, whatever. Okay? Let's be clear. You get sick and tired of these people fudging things and saying things that are not true. All right? Ukraine cannot be a part of NATO. NATO wasn't even supposed to reach Poland, but it did. That was with Nikolai Gorbachev and stuff like that. But Bernie's not going to tell you that NATO keep getting closer and closer to Russia when they made the agreement. He's not going to tell you that. He's going to play with your emotions. We don't care. We don't. We don't. You have multiple opportunities to do stuff. You never did nothing. But yet we're going to sit there and let people play with our emotions. But, this is WWE. That's what I call politics. WWE. Let's continue. Unreal. But let's continue.
Trump is showing us that he sees one of the world's most brutal dictators as his friend and our longtime Democratic allies in Europe as his enemies. He wants a world.
Bernie, we really don't have no allies. We don't. Why you don't say nothing about that place over there that all of y'all like to defend? That it benefits the American people not one bit. Y'all don't talk about that because y'all get money from the people, right? That's what it is.
So with GFS, you gotta understand, right? He's been on my platform and he's mentioned it many times. He'll mention it on other people's. He does way more content. So the content he's doing on YouTube and stuff like that, y'all gotta read between the lines. You get it? If you're not reading between the lines, a lot of things might go over your head. And I like that I'm reacting to his video because this goes into my video. Take action. Fact check the man. You know what I'm saying? See what he talking about. Go subscribe to him. Go comment. See what he's talking about. He'll put you on the game. He puts you on to game. Let me say that again. Over here, we get free game. Over there, he's going to put you on the game too. So if you got any questions, drop into that comment section. Let me know. And I'll get the answers for you, even if you're too scared to go, go talk to my boy, GFS. Let's get back into this video, though, all right? Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play this video this time. I'm going to play this video all the way through. And then I'm probably going to play it back and then give y'all my comments to it. So
whether you like it or not, Russia's
see my boy work.
Okay? And trying to go to war with them isn't smart at all. At all. And also, it comes to a point in your life where you got to figure out what's what. Let's talk about our NATO allies. How has it benefited you as an American being a NATO ally? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Yeah. How we pay for everything and they pay for little to nothing. And then if you send your products over there from here, they tax it so much that the people over there can't even buy it. Some ally, Bernie. Some ally. But let's continue.
That is safe for authoritarians and oligarchs, but extremely dangerous for democracies. It will not surprise you when I tell you that Trump is lying, as he so often does.
It doesn't surprise me how much you and the other side like to. You want to say one side lie and the other side doesn't? I don't think so. One thing I can't give Trump, whether you like him or not, whether you support him or not, he's doing what he said he's going to do. And you guys are so out of touch with the policies that you guys push forward, and you guys are been in office for forever and have accomplished nothing for the American people. Yeah, that part. You haven't accomplished nothing for the people that's here. And I think America's waking up and finally realizing that
part.
Maybe I should look at life like this or like that, so I can benefit off of it instead of everybody else benefiting off of it. And you're not benefiting at all. Yeah, some allies that we have, right? Well, we don't even benefit out of it. Let's continue.
Yesterday, Trump said that Ukraine started the war. That's not true. Russia invaded Ukraine twice, first in 2014, and then again in 2022. Right now, Russia occupies about 20% of Ukraine.
That's Ukraine, Bernie. It's not America. It has nothing to do with us. Let's continue.
Since Putin's horrific invasion, over 1 million people have been killed or injured every single day. Russia continues to rain down hundreds.
That's on both sides, Bernie. And this could have been stopped when he tried to stop it and make peace, but you guys kept pushing. Right? You don't say that, right? But let's continue.
Of missiles and drones on Ukrainian cities. Putin's forces have massacred civilians and kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children, bringing them back to Russian re-education camps. These atrocities led the International Criminal Court to issue an arrest warrant for Putin in 2023 as a war criminal.
I love that you brought that up. Oh, Bernie. Bernie, I love that you brought that up, buddy. I love that you brought that up. And I'm going to tell you why. What happened when that same court found other people guilty of the same thing, and you guys said that it's not true. What happened to that? That court is not valid. But it's valid for one, but since you ally supposedly with the other one, the international court is not validated. But let's continue. We can still keep continuing because, man, this is a good one. I'm glad you brought that up, for real.
War criminal. Further, Trump called Ukrainian President Zelensky a dictator. That's not true either. So
it is a dictatorship. If there's no free elections, let the people decide. And no, 75% of, well, let's get into it. But it is dictatorship when you put martial law where you can't have elections. But I could be wrong. I can.
Zelensky won 75% of the vote in free elections. In fact, his approval rating is higher than Trump's. In the midst of a brutal war, Ukraine's parliament continues to function and free and unfettered political debate takes place.
No, it doesn't. He stopped elections, Bernie. Well, let's continue.
Trump claimed that our European allies have done little to support Ukraine in its fight against Putin's invasion. He said the United States has contributed 3 times more than Europe. But that's another lie. In fact, Europe has provided more aid to Ukraine than the United States.
That is also not true, Bernie. You do know that people got the internet now and they can find this information out, right? You do realize we gave them $200 billion, right? You do realize that Europe didn't give nowhere near that. But let's continue. Man, let me stop stopping them because this won't be long.
But it's not just that Trump is lying again. That's not new. It's what this all reveals about where he wants to take our country and, in fact, the entire world. Trump is cozying up to Vladimir Putin. So who is Putin? And what kind of world does he want to build? Putin is a dictator who crushed Russia's movement toward democracy after the end of the Cold War. Russia holds sham elections every 6 years where Putin wins 90% of the vote, and authorities don't even try to hide their ballot stuffing. There is no freedom of speech or free media in Putin's Russia. Protests are violently suppressed. Tens of thousands of people are in prison for protesting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Political dissidents are harassed or thrown into jail. The bravest, people like Alexei Navalny, are killed outright. Hundreds.
Okay. Whatever. Let's continue.
Hundreds of thousands of Russians have fled Putin's brutal regime since his invasion of Ukraine. But Putin has maintained control in his country by offering Russia's oligarchs a simple deal. If you give me absolute power, I'll let you steal as much as you want from the Russian people. And that's why in a country where many are struggling economically, Russian oligarchs have stashed trillions of dollars.
Not true. They have a better life than we do over there. That's true. They're happy over there. Big Pharma's not running things over there. The WEF is not running things over there. The military-industrial complex is not running things over there. The other people that do things and get away with it ain't running things over there. Yeah, I said it, that part. Because you get sick and tired of these politicians that lie so much that it doesn't make sense. But let's continue.
In offshore tax accounts. That is the Russian leader that Trump admires. That is the Russian oligarchy that he supports. But that is not the perspective of the American people. We know, and we are proud of, the fact that the United States of America is the longest standing democracy in the world.
Okay, we are not a democracy. People need to stop saying that because we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. You go back and you see how they manipulate words in order to steer you wrong. And it is what it is.
We know that many hundreds of thousands of brave Americans over the years have fought and died to defend democracy.
No, they didn't. They did not. They lived and unalived themselves for the constitutional republic of the United States of America, which a lot of these politicians, including Bernie, want to take your constitutional rights away. But if you support them, it's fine with me. I have no problem with that. That's your choice and your opinion.
We also know that our allies in the world are those countries that believe in democracy, not authoritarianism. In this critical moment in our history, I hope that every American, regardless of political perspective, will stand tall and say yes to democracy, no to oligarchy, and no to authoritarianism. Thank you very much.
Yes to the Constitution, no to oligarchy, and no to everything else. But the question I have to ask you, Bernie, you've been in there forever. You and a lot of these politicians have done nothing for the American people. You should be addressing the things that's going on here in America, not over there. The homelessness, the high cost, high rents, high electricity, high car insurance, high interest payments, jobs laying off like crazy behind bad policies that you guys passed. No? You're not going to address that stuff? Nobody cares about Russia and what's going on over there with Ukraine. I don't. I only care about here. My people here, no matter what race, what religion, no matter what their beliefs are, whether they lean left or they lean right, that's all I care about. The people here prospering, no matter who they want to support, even if they want to support you or something like this, that playing with people's emotions, that you know they ain't even true. You know it. So, on that note, peace and love, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Do your due diligence, do your research, and please, keep your family safe and, each one teach one, and I'll catch you on the next one. For real.
All right.
War criminal. Further, Trump called you.
Before I get into this breakdown of this video, because GFS did it so well, but I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Would y'all like to comment on anything? Would y'all like to have me see me break anything down? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Ukrainian President Zelensky a dictator. That's not true either. So
Let's start this over for the ones who just came.
Let's go into this one of politicians that always complain, but they're in office and never do nothing. So we're going to get into it. Stay out your feelings. It's just content. But the truth hurts. And I understand that. So stay out your feelings. Let's get into it. Let's get into Weekends at Bernie's and see what he's talking about. This guy fudges so much, it's ridiculous. All these politicians are ridiculous.
thanks everybody for joining me to discuss a very, very serious issue. Yesterday, we witnessed an extremely sad moment in American history. We saw the President of the United States aligning himself with the dictator of Russia, Vladimir Putin, to undermine the independence of Ukraine and its democracy. Let's be clear.
Let's be clear, Bernie. No, he didn't. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. Right? It's good how you fudge things and all that. Hey, whatever. Okay? Let's be clear. You get sick and tired of these people fudging things and saying things that are not true. All right? Ukraine cannot be a part of NATO. NATO wasn't even supposed to reach Poland, but it did. That was with Nikolai Gorbachev and stuff like that. But Bernie's not going to tell you that NATO keep getting closer and closer to Russia when they made the agreement. He's not going to tell you that. He's going to play with your emotions. We don't care. We don't. We don't. You have multiple opportunities to do stuff. You never did nothing. But yet we're going to sit there and let people play with our emotions. But, this is WWE. That's why I call politics. WWE. But let's continue. Unreal. But let's continue.
Trump is showing us that he sees one of the world's most brutal dictators as his friend and our longtime Democratic allies in Europe as his enemies. He wants a world.
Bernie, we really don't have no allies. We don't. Why you don't say nothing about?
What do y'all think about that? Us having no allies?
That all of y'all like to defend. That it benefits the American people, not one bit. Y'all don't talk about that because y'all get money from them people, right? That's what it is. Whether you like it or not, Russia's a superpower. Okay? And trying to go to war with them isn't smart. At all. At all. And also, it comes to a point in your life where you got to figure out what's what. Let's talk about our NATO allies. How has it benefited you as an American being a NATO ally? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Yeah. How we pay for everything and they pay for little to nothing. And then if you send your products over there from here, they tax it so much that the people over there can't even buy it. Some ally, Bernie. Some ally. But let's continue.
That is safe for authoritarians and oligarchs, but extremely dangerous for democracies. It will not surprise you when I tell you that Trump is lying, as he so often does.
It doesn't surprise me how much you and the other side lie too. You want to say one side lie and the other side doesn't? I don't think so. One thing I can give Trump, whether you like him or not, whether you support him or not, he's doing what he said he's going to do. And you guys are so out of touch with the policies that you guys push forward. And you guys are been in office for forever and have accomplished nothing for the American people.
Ooh, that's a strong take.
You haven't accomplished nothing for the people that's here. And I think America's waking up and finally realizing that, maybe I should look at life like this or like that so I can benefit off of it instead of everybody else benefiting off of it.
It's a fact.
And you're not benefiting at all. Yeah, some allies.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are shifting their mindset to take action, like I said before, because now there's a lot of people who's trying to become entrepreneurs. They're trying to get on social media. They're trying to monetize themselves and use the world, the laws that are put in the world to our benefit. Because we have a president, whether you like it or not, he's showing us that so first he went on record to say that he's using the tax code and how it's set up to make sure he stays rich, basically. So he's showing us how making the rules work in his favor, anyone can do it. It's not about race, it's about classism. It's about how much money we got. It's about us getting there. It's about the tax brackets. So there's people that are seeing through the semantics that are put in place or that are being focused on. and they're saying what's really like really need to be done, like the action they need to take. And at least they not just sitting there no more. They actually taking the action. What's your thoughts on that? Let's play the rest of this video.
Right? Well, we don't even benefit out of it. Let's continue.
Yesterday, Trump said that Ukraine started the war. That's not true. Russia invaded Ukraine twice, first in 2014, then again in 2022. Right now, Russia occupies about 20% of Ukraine.
That's Ukraine, Bernie. That's not America. It has nothing to do with us. Let's continue.
Since Putin's horrific...
What's your thoughts on that too? He's bringing up points, Bernie, as in he's bringing up points about a whole nother place. That's not you. It's not the U.S. He's right. So what does that have to do with us as American people?
Invasion. Over 1 million people have been killed or injured every single day. Russia continues to rain down hundreds.
That's on both sides, Bernie. And this could have been stopped when he tried to stop it and make peace, but you guys kept pushing. Right? You don't say that, right? But let's continue.
Of missiles and drones on Ukrainian cities. Putin's forces have massacred civilians and kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children, bringing them back to Russian re-education camps. These atrocities led the International Criminal Court to issue an arrest warrant for Putin in 2023 as a war criminal.
I love that you brought that up. Oh, Bernie. Bernie, I love that you brought that up, buddy. I love that you brought that up. And I'm going to tell you why. What happened when that same court found other people guilty of the same thing, and you guys said that it's not true? What happened to that? That court is not valid. But it's valid for one, but since you ally supposedly with the other one, the international court is not validated. But let's continue.
Got the court
we can still keep continuing because, man, it's a good one. I'm glad you brought that up, for real.
War criminal. Further, Trump called Ukrainian President Zelensky a dictator. That's not true either. So
it is a dictatorship. If there's no free elections, let the people decide. And no, 75% of, well, let's get into it. But it is dictatorship when you put martial law where you can't have elections. But I could be wrong.
But, Bernie was trying to push
Zelensky won 75% of the vote in free elections. In fact, his approval rating is higher than Trump's. In the midst of a brutal war, Ukraine's parliament continues to function and free and unfettered political debate takes place.
No, it doesn't.
Why not?
He stopped elections, Bernie. Well, let's continue.
Trump claimed that our European allies have done little to support Ukraine in its fight against Putin's invasion. He said the United States has contributed 3 times more than Europe. But that's another lie. In fact, Europe has provided more aid to Ukraine than the United States.
That is also not true, Bernie. You do know that people got the internet now and they can find this information out, right? You do realize we gave them $200 billion, right? You do realize that Europe didn't give nowhere near that. But let's continue. Man,
$200 billion, bro.
But it's not just the Trump.
What? 200 bill, he said.
You do know that people got the internet now and they can find this information out, right? You do realize we gave them $200 billion, right? You do realize that Europe didn't give nowhere near that. But let's continue. Man, let me stop stopping them because this won't be long.
But it's not just that Trump is lying again. That's not new. It's what this all reveals about where he wants to take our country and, in fact, the entire world. Trump is cozying up to Vladimir Putin. So who is Putin? And what kind of world does he want to build? Putin is a dictator who crushed...
But wait, he said that Trump, we see that where Trump wants to lead the world in the country. But now we going ahead and talking about where Putin is leading it. So who's really the leader? So he's saying that he's being influenced, or is Trump really the one, doing things? Because I understand like where he coming from, but that's a whole nother aspect that we gotta think about too.
Russia's movement toward democracy after the end of the Cold War. Russia holds sham elections every 6 years where Putin wins 90% of the vote, and authorities don't even try to hide their ballot stuffing. There is no freedom of speech or free media in Putin's Russia. Protests are violently suppressed. Tens of thousands of people are in prison for protesting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Political dissidents are harassed or thrown into jail. The bravest, people like Alexei Navalny, are killed outright. Hundreds.
Okay. Whatever. Let's continue.
Hundreds of thousands of Russians have fled Putin's brutal regime since his invasion of Ukraine. But Putin has maintained control in his country by offering Russia's oligarchs a simple deal. If you give me absolute power, I'll let you steal as much as you want from the Russian people. And that's why in a country where many are struggling economically, Russian oligarchs have stashed trillions of dollars.
Not true. They have a better life than we do over there. That's true. They're happy over there. Big Pharma's not running things over there. The WEF is not running things over there. The military-industrial complex is not running things over there. The other people that do things and get away with it ain't running things over there. Yeah, I said it, that part. Because you get sick and tired of these politicians that lie so much that it doesn't make sense. But let's continue.
In offshore tax accounts. That is the Russian leader that Trump admires. That is the Russian oligarchy that he supports. But that is not the perspective of the American people. We know, and we are proud of, the fact that the United States of America is the longest standing democracy in the world.
Okay, we are not a democracy. People need to stop saying that because we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. You go back and you see how they manipulate words in order to steer you wrong. And it is what it is.
That's a good point.
We know that many hundreds of thousands of brave Americans over the years have fought and died to defend democracy.
No, they didn't. They did not. They lived and unalived themselves for the constitutional republic of the United States of America, which a lot of these politicians, including Bernie, want to take your constitutional rights away. But if you support them, it's fine with me. I have no problem with that. That's your choice and your opinion.
We also know that our allies in the world are those countries that believe in democracy, not authoritarianism. In this critical moment in our history, I hope that every American, regardless of political perspective, will stand tall and say yes to democracy, no to oligarchy, and no to authoritarianism. Thank you very much.
Yes to the Constitution, no to oligarchy, and no to everything else. But the question I have to ask you, Bernie, you've been in there forever. You and a lot of these politicians have done nothing for the American people. You should be addressing the things that's going on here in America, not over there. The homelessness, the high cost, high rents.
Right. If you want to talk about over there so much, why he not a politician over there? Think about that.
High electricity, high car insurance.
And he old. He really hasn't done nothing but try to push some Za, and that ain't even work, dude. I guess we seen it as it was some zone. You know what I'm saying? Some Arizona.
High interest payments. Jobs laying off like crazy behind bad policies that you guys passed. No? You're not going to address that stuff? Nobody cares about Russia and what's going on over there with Ukraine. I don't. I only care about here. My people here, no matter what race, what religion, no matter what their beliefs are, whether they lean left or they lean right, that's all I care about. The people here prospering, no matter who they want to support, even if they want to support you or something like this, that playing with people's emotions, that you know it ain't even true. You know it. So, on that note, peace and love, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Do your due diligence, do your research, and please, keep your family safe and, each one teach one, and I'll catch you on the next one.
That was a good video, man. What are your thoughts? Y'all like the video? Did y'all think it was informational? Did y'all learn something from it? Did y'all know something from it? Do y'all want to add? But yeah, it's crazy, man, when you're talking about politics. I'm not a politician, far from it. I don't know too much about what be going on, but I know way more than what I did know, even like 2 months ago. So I just be thinking that it all be a ploy, man. What is there to believe? How you know what to believe is true? You just gotta do your own research. But it goes all down to, action. Don't talk about it, be about it. If you want to learn more about it, then take action. There's easy ways, there's hard ways. Pause. It all depends on how you perceive it. So right now, let's go into one of my boys' videos. Should be able to find them. Bear with me. I'm trying to look it up. There you go. My fault. That'd be best if I do that, man. Shout out my boy Paige. He been putting some games up here. He do more than games, but it's,
I'm going to talk about something that nobody talks about. You have states like Florida that's not trying. They have successfully passed a bill where it's illegal to be homeless. Like you cannot live on the streets. But I bet you there's so many abandoned houses in Florida, just like in my own state of Connecticut. I can go down one street of Hartford and probably find 6 houses that could be broken down and renovated so that way the homeless people on the streets can be living in a house that refurbished. But yeah, we're just choosing to make being homeless illegal. I'm going to talk about something that nobody talks about. You have states like Florida that's not trying. They have successfully passed a bill where it's illegal to be homeless. Like you cannot live on the streets. But I bet you there's so many abandoned houses in Florida, just like in my own state of Connecticut. I can go down one street of Hartford and probably find 6 houses that could be broken down and renovated so that way the homeless people on the streets can be living in a house that refurbished. But yeah, we're just choosing to make being homeless illegal. I'm going to talk about something that nobody talks about.
what are your thoughts on that? I think the thought process is good with the abandoned houses and things, but to rebuild those houses and put them in, I think it's more where you would have to look at. You see a bunch of these buildings where they used to be hospitals or schools or like big libraries that aren't used anymore. Forget houses. Put them in places like that. Let's build these places for the homeless, if anything, to give them resources. The houses, let them, let's create a plan or a system for them to learn how to get into real estate, if anything, in these locations. And then they get into the houses themselves. Because one thing I learned is if you just give someone something, sometimes they don't know how to move with grace. So sometimes you just gotta be careful with how you give someone something. But I do agree, making homelessness illegal is crazy. When did he post that? How can you check July of last year? Okay. Let's see what else. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. So y'all can look at what I'm looking at. These are people I follow. It's the Making of a Man TV. He got some good content. Thoth. He was on here last night. Jamar. Let's go. Let's go to my boy real fast. Haven't. I know he hasn't posted in a while, but no word. My boy posted 2 months ago. But he was on his thing 2 years ago. You see him? Solana, Celsius. Feel me? Oh, he on his gym shit. Okay. That's salute to him and the family. So if you want any information, he hasn't been on it that much, but you know, it's my boy right there. Oh, it's my cousin. Yeah, if y'all into trains and transports, see what the description is. Located in New York. Okay, it's no description, but he been working since 2016. You know, he been working a month ago, 8 months ago, 8 months ago, a year, 4 years ago, you know. My boy Counter Man, we used to do some balling videos. Bro, there's a balling video in here. Damn. I guess he took it down. I see something. Get him. Cooking. Yo, faded that one guy. We probably gonna have some basketball content too, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Sammy was like, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I don't know that.
NBA Finals.
When they call you a try hard because they losing. It really be like that though, for bro. He's showing all his highlights. He took all the things out. Me personally. Damn. I wish he had the video. Oh, damn, there's all the people I follow. I guess I gotta follow more people. It's crazy. Do some content on the making of a man. He be talking some stuff. Hold on, Brick Baby this. Oh, he got something scheduled. Brick Baby diss Black P Stones. We live. Oh. What? Let's see what they talking about.
What if recording high quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside, it's just that. Riverside makes the entire process easy, from recording to editing to streaming,
I gotta
without
watch this
having
whole
to
thing.
jump from
Oh, I was
app.
about to say, it's crazy.
What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? What's popping? You already know who it is. It's your boy Rich Dollar 64, Making Up a Man TV. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to share. Most importantly, y'all, subscribe to the channel. Yesterday, as you can see, we was live on Back on Fig yesterday. It went up, man. It was dope. They got a dope ass set. T-Rail and Smack. It's some great hosts. They was very welcoming. They took us around the whole studio. You know, Wack and Luce did a great show. If y'all didn't see the show, going Back on Fig and check that episode from yesterday. It was everything it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The exposures came up there, they did their thing, and they answered all the questions that people wanted to hear. You know what I mean? I thought T-Rail and Luce had some real good chemistry. I think they probably need to do something again. I thought Smack and his interactions with Wack was real funny. You know, it was just a real good time. You know what I mean? They talked about a little bit of everything. They also brought True Car up there yesterday. Shout out to True Car and the other little brother came in. PKE. Yeah. They got one of the hottest singles on TikTok, over 2 million streams right now. Break, top of it. You know what I'm saying? Over 2 million streams on TikTok on that. The song is called Ghetto, and they played it yesterday on Back on Fig. The song was tight. They talked about a little bit of everything. I think, you know, we're gonna get into some of that audio from yesterday, but I think I'm gonna post up some of the pictures. But as y'all can see, your boy right there on Back on Fig, you know what I'm saying? It was up. And for me, it's just inspiring from where I came from in this podcast, in this YouTube game, from grinding all the way from the bottom when I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. So shout out to y'all, my subscribers, for getting us to where we got. You know what I'm saying? We ain't where we want to be, but we on the come up. You know what I'm saying? And that's always a good look. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely have made some strides in the game. We're making bigger and bigger strides. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all who recognize that. But y'all, man, if y'all got any questions, let me play something, because the things that they dealt with yesterday, they dealt with the issues that happened with Wack and Luce with the haters world. That was current and in the media. Definitely wanted to get some clarification with the Rasa, with the brown community. Also, they dealt with the Brick Baby situation, everything that's been going on with Brick Baby and the things. You know, it was just a lot of lighthearted fun. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Wack put his phone number up there and had everybody calling him.
Oh, that's
you know, they was
crazy.
clowning and shit like that. It was really dope. You know what I'm saying? It was really, really.
What the fuck? What happened?
a dope interview. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did y'all get a chance to see it? Because I done seen a lot of people out there talking crap about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I see ODM Slim. He made some videos. There's probably going to be a lot more videos. There was a lot of people popping it in the comments, people talking about Jay Diggs. Like, you know, people saying that Wack ducking Jay Diggs. But watch the Wack.
As a Hoover, as a Crip, as a palm rule, right, as whatever, a disrespectful terminology has not.
Oh, yeah, let me get into that. Because yesterday was a monumental, it was a monumental occasion. You know why? Because you got neighborhood Crips in there. You got Bloods in there. Salute to you, Big Chuck. You want to pull up? Let me see how I can send you the link. We had Bloods in there. You know what I'm saying? And we had Hoovers in there, because you can see the whole studio is orange. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit was a monumental occasion. You know what I'm saying? It was a monumental occasion. You see the N, what, how do you do the NHC? You feel what I'm saying? You know where Luce is from, and y'all know where Smack and T-Rail is from. Just the fact that we in that setting right there, neighborhoods and Hoovers, sitting down, laughing, having a good time, enjoying each other. You know what I'm saying? Then to go on, they got so many sets in that building right there, man. And you heard Smack when Wack asked him, hey, y'all want to sit down with Adam? And he was like, why, nigga, we got this big old building right here. You feel what I'm saying? We got this big old building right here. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't need Adam. I don't see the significance of them, you know, sitting down with Adam. They done moved on. It was a time when they had their thing, but these dudes is doing their thing. They got their own merchandise up in there. They drop shipping the merchandise. They got a warehouse. They got a nice building. They got security. They got surveillance. You feel what I'm saying? And most of all, they got camaraderie, and they got a great family
Nah, my mic was up.
You know
I was saying what y'all think about the set.
His wife got a show. She got her products in there. They used to have the
Nice.
store.
Got the couches.
I mean, it was really inspiring to see other Black people in there doing some shit like that. And the fact that neighborhoods, Hoovers, Pyrus, Bloods, all of us could be in there chilling like that, man.
For them to create
that's showing progress.
That platform to bring everyone together, like you said.
In the count. D, what's up with you, bro? Top of it. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get into this. I want to play this audio because Wack did speak on that, and this was a powerful okay.
This what you know. This what you
Oh,
know.
see, this is how you do it, bro. This is how you open packs. So how Box works is you could open it virtually until you want it physical. So any of
not right now, bro.
I don't keep up with I just know the ones I know, right? And I think people think because they be shouting my name, they think I see it. Anybody know me know if you don't send it to him, he don't see it. Yeah. I don't know from this. Yeah. We know each other from other stuff, right? So even when people be mentioning names up here that I know the name and I associate them with nephew there, right? But I don't know them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think people be thinking that, well, he knows when I was no, I don't know. I'm literally on the couch trying to send the IG out. Think of that.
Okay, so I wanted to play some audio, but I ended up with that right there. What Wack is talking about right now is that the fact about what happened at the Haters World. He's saying that a lot of people think that he knows that they talking about him, like he looking at everything. He's like, so many people talking. If people don't send it to me, I don't get it. So when the dudes at the Haters World or all the dudes from the right,
if it's not directed, it's not respected. Remember
that. Channels, they saying that Wack knew when he got there. What he have been saying? Wack really don't know because as you gonna hear throughout this show, if you go look at the back on Fig, the dude is doing a whole lot of shit in one day. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a whole lot of things in one day. So what he's saying is that he can't see everything that people saying because people saying a whole lot. Let's get into this audio though.
I'm like, yo, what's the name of it? What's the name of the pocket? I don't know where we was at. They pull up. I pulled up.
See, I was trying to surprise everybody and tell what they were saying on the like what they were saying. So I was like, hey, cuz tell him what y'all was saying. But Wack kept over talking or whatever like that. And then by the time it just got too late because I kept saying like 3 or 4 times because I know it was gonna go up. You get what I'm
See, then that's the thing right there. And this is good right here that we can get this out there at this point because we didn't have the call. We had the episode with Wack and Blue Devil. Let's resolve this right now. Just see that it was a disagreement, it was a misunderstanding, and it was a lack of information being passed out. But I want to talk to, let's see.
And say, well, you know, none of us are racist. I'm a correction. It's all gang members on the phone, right? You Southsiders, this nigga's a Crip, I'm a Paru, this other nigga from neighborhood. We right? Hey, let's keep it real. We didn't disrespected y'all like y'all didn't disrespected us. Right. Let's keep this real. We talking about the gang members. So what we were doing was showing respect, just like we doing now. We fast forward, we rewind 25 years back. This is a melee in here.
Now this is right here what he's about to say is some important stuff right here. He's going to speak to the level of togetherness and where we are right now as a people, as far as in this California gang culture.
Oh yeah, it's going right.
Everything in here is the opposite of each other. Yeah. But we're here for respect. Ain't nobody in here gonna say, as a Hoover, as a Crip, as a Paru, right, as whatever, a disrespectful terminology has not come out of your mouth for your opposition, whatever it may be. Yeah. But as we sit here, right, we got respect. Yeah. Right? We don't care about. Look, this is Hoover and 60 on the couch. Yeah. Back in the day, he wouldn't have stood on the orange couch. Right. You get what I'm saying? Nobody.
Now, are y'all hearing that? Are y'all hearing that? And that's breaking it down. That's breaking down 2 different things at one time. What he's letting the public know is that 25 years ago, this couldn't happen. Neighborhoods, Hoovers, Bloods, Pyrus, all in one room kicking it. No, it ain't happened because we all here right now under the banner of respect. You feel me? Not one.
That's like Switzerland that they talk about in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? People coming together to be able to talk it out, hash it out respectfully, positivity, no negativity.
One person in there said a disrespectful term towards each other's opposition. Although the person in there, we all here right now under the banner of respect. You feel me? Not one person in there said a disrespectful term towards each other's opposition. Although they know it and they have it in the recesses of their mind. And then when they get with their people, they might say it. This is him describing the situation of telling the Mexican dudes that, no, I'm not going to let y'all say that y'all not racist. We all racist to the time. Because when you getting ready to lace up your boots or grab your knife and go out there to a riot, you're not about to say no friendly names about the people you're about to go up against. But when we get into an environment where it's about respect, we're going to tone all that down because we're on a respect level. So that's what's being understood right there. That's what's being overstated right there to people so they can understand it. If you're not catching it and if you're not from this element, you're going to miss that. Or if you don't want to catch it, you're going to miss it. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga is dropping game right there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think people be thinking that, well, he knows what I was. No, I don't. I don't know. I'm literally on the couch trying to see that guy. He's a great teacher.
At Harbor Freight, we do business differently from the other guys. We design and test our own tools. And
we didn't disrespected y'all like y'all didn't disrespected us. Right. Let's keep this real. We talking about the gang members. So what we were doing was showing respect, just like we doing now. We fast forward, we rewind 25 years back. This is a melee in here. Oh, yeah. Everything in here is the opposite of each other. Yeah. But we're here for respect. Ain't nobody in here gonna say, as a Hoover, as a Crip, as a Paru, right, as whatever, a disrespectful terminology has not come out of your mouth for your opposition, whatever it may be. Yeah. But as we sit here, right, we have respect. Yeah. Right? We don't care about. Look, this is Hoover and 60 on the couch. Yeah. Back then, he wouldn't have sat on the couch. Right. You get what I'm saying? Nobody ain't on that. So I'm saying if I come to your building and we is cool, well, don't let me leave. And then you go to talking crazy.
Where did they find this snitch allegations from? Like, where did this shit come from?
been wait? Listen, how long have I been loud? Where the paperwork at, man? How long have I been loud? Where the paperwork at, man? Hey, let me ask you the paperwork, man.
He said, "How long
Okay,
have I
so
been
this is it
live?"
right here. Wack is asking people because people are always saying that Wack is a snitch, Wack is a police, Wack is out there. Wack is one of the, if not the loudest, he's the loudest person on the internet. You feel what I'm saying? He's out there and he's saying, if you got this paperwork, don't let it be no bogus paperwork. Don't let it be nothing you made up. But if you got the paperwork, he right here willing to see it. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button, y'all. This is your boy right here. This is the nigga from y'all channel right here. Back on Fed. We on the come up, y'all.
It's up. Loud too long. I didn't get time with too many people. You understand what I'm saying? You got my hot if a person could get out and have it on me or just know it on me. He's overnight instant putting it out right here.
So you seeing what he's saying, y'all? Wack is saying if you got that paperwork, that says he's snitching, get it out there. Because you finna be rich. You gonna be a star. He just don't think you got it.
But see, these days you gotta remember, 70% of the world is dumb as fuck. So when you throw something out there, even on the cleanup, it's a blind 10% that's gonna still, that's what it is. Yeah. That's crazy. That's the truth, bro.
Not the Hispanic community, man. They didn't like that, man. They didn't like
understand that we came respectful. I didn't know that.
We came in to declare that we ain't racist, right? So when we came in.
Did you hear Luce? He said it in his own words right there. They came to clear up that they ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with y'all, man? Y'all back on Fed yesterday, man. We ain't playing with this. And listen, I just want to show y'all. It was nothing but lighthearted fun.
I was on my way 20 minutes. He was like, nah, Brick said he don't want to do it with Luce.
You knew I was gonna fire on him. No, I was gonna fire his shit up. Why you be doing shit like that, man? Nah, he's a real life buster. You get what I'm saying? Like he be talking and then he be on Adam like every Tuesday just making like smart remarks. And I'm like, bro, you's a buster, right? When I see you, I'm gonna slap you. So at the end of the day, we try to bake the nigga in, right? We was like, we're gonna do play cool. And he didn't fall for it.
Within 20 minutes of it. It's gonna happen. Yeah. I said, Luce, listen, wait till the end. He said, no. He get it.
I was gonna ask Cuz a couple of questions, then I'm gonna just fire Cuz up, just bust all his shit up. And then he didn't.
You hear what Luce saying? Luce saying that they was gonna do the show with Brick Baby, but Brick Baby ended up not doing the show. And you hear what Luce said he was gonna do to Brick Baby when Brick Baby got there to the show. He said he was gonna ask him a few. Now, Brick Baby, I hope you hear this. This man saying he's gonna put his hands on you. And he said he will do it.
Say BTS, man.
You don't have no problem doing it.
It's not behind the scenes either.
Wait till the end. He said, no. He get it.
I was gonna ask Cuz a couple of questions, then I'm gonna just fire Cuz up, just bust all his shit up. And then he didn't.
So if I defense to Adam, I was gonna be like, that's 6-0 business.
But the only defense he got against you is he's saying you ain't from 6-0. Listen, why
don't sound like that on the phone? Yeah, he be on the phone.
Sometimes it's a whole another narrative when he get on the phone. I'm like, you already know. Brotherhood, I got no skeletons and all that. You already know. I don't remember the
Okay, they say Luce ain't for 60s, right? And that's their business, whatever they say, right? Because I'm not the one to tell nobody who's from whose hood.
This game, you're not ready for it.
My fault, guys.
But we have a whole bunch of pictures from the past.
Had to remember that was an ad.
I don't know if y'all can see this picture. Dang, y'all can't see that picture right there, man. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. But damn, I'm not gonna get this picture up in here. I won't get this picture up. Definitely rat activities. Luce does not need to rat himself out before he even acts out. What do you mean by that? He not in no hood
So wait,
pictures like this.
he not gonna show any of this?
Stop playing with your boy.
Oh, this gonna be just the backdrop. I see. Okay. I see. Where we was at? We was like right there, right?
You gonna be a star. He just don't think you got it.
Oh no, we about that. I think I went too far, my game.
And I don't know if y'all can see this picture. Dang, y'all can't see that picture right there. And this is from the past. Hold on, let me get this over here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I mean, I'm not nobody's lawyer, but I call a ball and a strike. You feel me? And I gotta call it like I see it. Let me get this.
Eyes could be deceiving, my man. But let's see.
Stop playing with your boy.
Stop playing with your boy.
All right, hold on.
I heard him. Stop playing with your boy.
Hold on to your love. Did I get the picture up there, y'all? Hold on. I'm about to get it up there. Hold on. I'm about to get this picture to y'all because, I mean, he's saying that he going off on Brick Baby, didn't he? Yeah, he's saying what he was going to do to Brick Baby. He said he'd put hands on Brick Baby. He said he was going to do Brick Baby something bad when Brick Baby pulled up to No Jumper. But somehow Brick Baby didn't pull up to No Jumper. And he wasn't able to put his hands on him like he wanted to. That's what he's saying. For sure, man. Salute to you, man. Hey, listen. First off, salute to T-Rail and Smack for having a dope ass podcast studio. Salute to black men and black women that was in there doing their thing, man. They on a whole different other level. What the fuck going on, man? Is the picture gonna go where it need to go or what, right? Okay. Now that ought to be it, man. Let's see. He's announcing it. Well, nah, he's not announcing it. He's just letting niggas know that this is what you're gonna do, homie. You know, sometimes you is gonna let a nigga know what you're gonna do, especially in a situation when it's somebody like Brick Baby, who they've been going back and forth with. You feel me?
You could bring that in a lot of your situations, our situations. We all know people like that.
Let's get this picture up here of a loose cannon with some 6-0s. Let's get that, young. No. Hold on, cuz. Hold on. They gonna be like, cuz, what is that? Don't know. Man, shit, man.
What this man about to show, bro.
Fuck is that, cuz? Man. Let's get this out there.
Okay, you're good to go. Welcome to Frontier. Awesome, thank you. In my lifetime, I will own 44 cell phones, purchase 19 gaming consoles, work 22 jobs.
Here we go.
Damn, I guess y'all can't see the head. That's Young Loose with Corrupt. And see if I can edit that. I don't really, I'm not the, the most proficient person in the stream yard, y'all. So y'all gotta forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But that is a picture of Loose up there with his homies. You know what I'm saying? I've seen pictures of Loose with Big U throwing up 6-0 or throwing up neighborhood. You feel me? So what is it? Loose is riding around with a bunch of real niggas. And they riding around deep, thick, getting to it, doing what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get back into the audio, y'all. Let's get back into this audio.
Been telling on me like on crimes usually. Like I'm sick, so like bro, like y'all from the same hood. Bro, he's from Atlanta. Like we keep saying that. Both of us is from Atlanta, bro.
Went to the 8. Yeah. He didn't like go to the hill up like most homies went double.
He came back at 30 something.
By the time he came back was like
then Nipsey broke his jaw. And when Nipsey broke his jaw, raccoon him, you know that picture, right? So after that happened, he went to jail. So the whole time, everybody is saying that because there was some paperwork and some allegations floating around. Yeah. But Nipsey got the wrong shitty. He was really talking about puka butts. You get what I'm saying?
But I do know this. He let me corner him. And one thing you be like, okay, don't get tricked by Wack playing crazy. Yeah. If he get your ass in that corner, in that box, you better be ready. Because then here comes the straight A student guy. Yeah. I said, yo, what happened to the AK case in the phone? He said Compton Court in the DA reject. Yeah. Now, what do you know about my research? You know what I call? Give me 3 days. Yeah. Called right into the DAs. We've been doing all his life. Gave him all the information. They said that day that they booked drugs on that raid, a phone was kept in possession by the feds, and the AK is
that's a lot of information right there.
All we got is the drug case on him. That day arrested, June 23rd.
So as soon as he went in there, he had to live. No, listen. So when it started with Quando Rondo, right? When Quando Rondo showed the police the phones, they automatically went to Brick Baby. That's how Brick Baby started working.
But the thing case ain't never went to court for it. None of it. They came. You heard him saying when I cornered him. They came for my phone and run cross the cake. Oh, yeah. They come for his phone because remember, we all under the impression it's a bad drug deal. Yeah, right. He's the one, we are the same shit. Yeah. He's the
man, y'all getting all basically everything wrapped up that's been going on. Y'all getting the Dirk shit, y'all getting the Brick Baby shit, y'all getting the Haters World shit. Y'all getting a whole lot right now.
When I heard Quando, what?
He's the first one to ever say that. Yes. Floppy, like, what are you talking about? None of them knew he was talking about. That's February. He tells 600 when they picked him up in June that they got on him in March. The following month, they came for the phone with them searching for the phone. They find the K. Then he lied to us a month or two ago when I'm back, where the K said, what happened to the K? Right? Remember when I had him crying in his feelings with that DW Flame stuff? Yeah. And I don't know how this nigga Wack be doing what he doing, but I'm gonna show y'all about court date next month. That was 8 months ago. Right there, right? Remember that? He'll never.
So what they saying is Brick Baby got arrested by the feds, making up a man. You know what's funny? I know y'all know for a fact, but I know
good,
Luce, he's a liar, bro. I know him from past, bro. He's a liar. I met dude a couple of times. He ran from me. Well, Slime Ball
over here
TV,
just chilling. Reacting to this video, I'm over here learning a lot. Like this man said, you getting the Chicago thing, you getting West Coast thing. Like there's a lot going on in this. So just listening, letting my viewers see what's going on. Cause I know a lot of people that be wanting to know this type of stuff, but it's not my lane in a sense to be speaking about it, but since I know someone who is, want to put my my people onto game the right way, at least, or at least give them some information so they could be looking for the right information. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
No, you can get that loose, homie. He
I also reacted to your video earlier about the Bernie, man. Bernie, I was telling them, Bernie out there known for pushing the Za for the Mary, and they found out that he's selling Bufu. He's selling Arizona. That's why they don't believe what he was saying. Mm-hmm. Especially in this game. Feel me? Bernie a fool for real. Let's get back into this video.
he online. You can go to his page. You can go, you can get at him. He out there. But I don't know
who he talking about.
He knowing what he knowing, but I'm gonna show y'all about court date defense month. That was 8 months ago. Right, remember that. He'll never
So what they saying is Brick Baby got arrested by the feds, making up a man. You know what's funny? I know y'all know for a fact, but I know Luce, he's a liar, bro. I know him from past, bro. He's a liar. I met dude a couple of times. He ran from me. Well, Slime Ball TV, you can get that Luce, homie. He online. You can go to his page. You can go, you can get at him. He out there. But I don't know you. I can't say what you're saying is not true. But I hear you though.
Look at Rich politicking.
Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
Local, just delivered this morning.
Bell and Evans, air chilled.
Treat yourself.
Rich over there politicking, man. He said, but I hear you.
Show that, right? So when he said it was a DA reject at top of the court,
top of the top.
Made him come on the thing, like Reggie, what up? He said, I called him and okay.
Hey, Cash, the link is up there, bro, if you want to pop on.
Appreciate you, G.
Phone is with the feds. Nigga, that's been 18 months.
Yeah, no, him and Big Beautiful.
You from Pacoima Paru? Salute to Pacoima Paru. Salute to the Pacoima Paru Bloods. Line type of shit. Every loose video on every. Hey. Oh, okay.
He's on the same case.
He said, "Cuz you in trouble." So I asked 600
uterus.
Why?
Hold on, we gonna get back to that. Hold on, my man just sent me something. How you spell this, man? What does this just say? Oh. Here it go. First of all, I say body cam DJ academics in trouble after dog bites neighbor and driving with a suspended license.
Recently released body cam footage from January 22nd, 2024 captures the moment law enforcement confronted popular hip-hop commentator and streamer DJ Academics after his Rottweiler reportedly escaped his home and caused chaos in the neighborhood. According to reports, the dog not only ran loose, but allegedly bit a neighbor, leading to police intervention. The footage offers a first-hand look at the officers' response as they address the situation with Academics.
How we doing? What happened?
So I recently just got rid of the puppies.
Okay.
Male dog.
Yep.
So I let them out in the backyard.
Okay.
Just to pee and poop and all that type of stuff. And I guess some way, we still don't even see how, the female dog was a little skinnier, got out, and the male dog started chasing after her. She was following around. So I was like 5 minutes later, I found the dog on Pleasant.
Okay.
And I guess the guy had him in his.
You know what they say, man? When you keep saying it don't sound too good. Man, what the hell did this man say?
Just to
Hold
be
on.
improving up all that stuff. And I guess some ways we still don't even see how the female dog was a little skinnier, got out.
Dogs are sneaky.
And the male dogs started chasing after her. She was following around. So I was like 5 minutes later, I found the dog on Pleasant.
Okay.
And I guess the guy had him in the trunk.
The guy got bit in the arm.
Yeah.
One of the officers can be heard telling DJ Academics, "We got a report that your dog bit a guy in the arm down the street." Another officer adds, he says he was just walking when the dog came at him.
And lastly, is the male, he said the male bit him. Is the male up to date already?
Yes.
And you can get.
So
Another
more
officer
than one
adds,
dog.
he says he was just walking when the
dog. Hold on.
He's
okay.
Female dog.
Yep.
So I let them out in the backyard.
Okay.
Just to pee and pooping up all that type of stuff. And I guess some ways we still don't even see how the female dog was a little skinnier, got out, and the male dog started chasing after her. She was following around. So I was like 5 minutes later, I found the dog on Pleasant.
Okay.
And I guess the guy had him in the trunk.
The guy got bit in the arm.
Yeah.
One of the officers can be heard telling DJ Academics, "We got a report that your dog bit a guy in the arm down the street."
So he had two dogs, the female dog and then the male dog who chased after them. Oh man, imagine. Just imagine. And you look like you're in a nice neighborhood. Just to imagine, because I don't know where he from. You just walking down, strolling, chilling, and it's cold because you see the snow out there. It's cold out there, wherever he at. So imagine you walking, probably focused on staying warm, not freezing. All of a sudden, a dog just started chasing you. Just with some type shit. And two of them at that female and a man. And you know that male dog was trying to protect that bitch. And I could probably say that because I'm talking about a female dog.
Another officer adds, he says he was just walking when the dog came at him.
And lastly, is the male, he said the male bit him. Is the male up to date already?
Yeah.
And you can get proof of that for me?
Nope.
Or you can call your vet and you can have facts for me? All right, what's going to happen? You're going to get two summonses for running at large for each dog. And if it's vaccinated, you're scot-free. It's going to go into bite quarantine. And he said he tried to put him in there and the mail got him. So I know there's a little bit of history here with the dogs over the last couple weeks. So I'm glad you got rid of the pups. Let me get this going.
So he already had another incident. I heard that he already had prior incidents for the pups. So this is the type of people. So I got dogs. This type of person that don't deserve dogs. He just reckless. What is he doing over here? And he's there, so.
Where's Pluto's records? Yeah. I know I brought him to get the rabies thing. You know, where's all that document?
Does he have the rabies tag on his collar?
No. You know, because I brought the puppies away from the mom got away in the backyard. Pluto followed. Some guys tried to like put them in the back of his trunk, and he got it. So animal control is here, and then he likes certain stuff.
First of all, why would hold on. I'm over here talking mad junk about him. But this man, right, this man tried to put some dogs in his trunk. In his trunk? That flew by me the first time. In his trunk? I ain't gonna say he deserved it, but man. Rough. 'Cause that's crazy. That man tried to put the girl in the trunk. The dog done.
The record one of the
The mail, the one that bit him, yeah. If you want to send them both over, you could. That way he's got them on file. Which one's in the back? The female? Yeah. She's friendly. She'll lick you.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's female.
Yeah, you can email it to me.
To the first thing
For what?
the old alarm system. They couldn't shut it off. Just yelling like intruder, intruder.
Try not to let loose minimum, okay? For 10 days. Even 14. Stay in the policy. Someone from the health office comes down here for 10 days.
What she say?
And then I'll give you a picture.
System. They couldn't shut it off.
That's all.
That's female.
Did she just say they couldn't shut their own alarm system off?
Health office gets copied. You're going to get a copy.
For what?
The old alarm system. They couldn't shut it off. Just yelling like intruder, intruder.
Try not to let loose minimum, okay? For 10 days. Even 14. Stay in.
How do you not know how to turn your own alarm system on? That's crazy. It just looked like he was just a budget. So it sounded like, first of all, he went into the crib, opened the door, the alarm system probably went off, scared him. He didn't know how to turn it off. The dogs escaped. Did what they did. That's what it's looking like right now.
Someone from the health office comes down here for 10 days and then I'll give you a picture. And then I'll give you a picture. You can definitely get 2 summonses for running at large. One for each dog.
Those are summonses.
$100 minimum fine, up to $250 per person.
After the report is
Not for running at large, you have to report. For running at large, you have to report. Okay, so just do whatever you can do to keep them in the house and move it forward. So, if you get out again, we're going to get another summons. Not to be somebody right to the point. He got bit, so again, if he goes to the doctors and all that stuff, he can, anything civilly, he can come after you. So it's up to him.
Yeah.
He could walk him on a leach, right?
Yeah. You can leash walk, do anything you want. Just don't let him loose for that 10 days. Yeah. You can let him run around the yard as long as you can be with him, stuff like that, okay?
When he got out of the backyard, which is completely fenced off, I got to figure out how he got out of there. He's really locked on the balcony, but they ate through the wood. So then they got into the backyard.
Get the electric fence, maybe? I mean, get the electric fence for him?
Yeah, I do have there's an electric perimeter around, but I took off both of them. It wasn't working for a while. But I only let them out. They're usually never in the front yard. They're only in the back.
All these precautions.
But obviously, somehow they got out in the backyard. I'll figure
it happens. So, all right. At least you got the rabies stuff, and I'll follow that up, and I'll drop it in there for you. Okay. So you probably have everything for today. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Remember the last?
Yeah. All right. Take it easy. Huh?
I checked on the pups.
Yeah. You have collars for them, right? Yeah. Whenever you let them out, put collars on them. Just when you let them out, so that way if they do get loose, people who find them know where they go.
Yeah. It's really cool
because when they don't have collars, it makes it 10 times harder for us to find out who they belong. Like, nope. I thought you were going to keep one of the pups.
Well, yesterday I handed them off to someone to do all the stuff. It's too much for me to do. So one of them is getting vaccinated.
Okay.
Today, and supposed to be brought back. The other is supposed to be sold. And we saw one.
Yeah.
So one's getting vaccinated and coming back. And but that boy he's super protected, bro. I guess it's
To make matters worse, after receiving a citation for his loose dog, DJ Academics was later pulled over while driving his Mercedes G-Wagon, all within the same day. The string of incidents added to an already eventful and chaotic situation for the popular streamer.
This man was going.
Hey, doing 3 mile roll down the back windows for me, please? How you guys doing? How are you, bro? I'm also with the Mulver Township Police Department. You have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? Where you guys at? Oh, you live right there? All right. Sorry, I'm blind. I've never been. I don't. I'm usually not on this side of the town. I'm over by Route 9.
You never been about?
Which house is yours?
On the corner.
I was keeping an eye on it because we're doing a motor vehicle theft detail. Your gate was open.
Yeah.
I was gonna stop. I saw a car in there. I didn't want to bother you. It was late.
I see you guys with that.
Yeah, that's me.
I get it. It's all good.
Yeah, I was just over there earlier today.
You do the Lord's work.
Right. You have you got the registration? All right, no biggie.
She looks scared as hell.
Yeah. How's your driving history? Any tickets recently at all?
Oh.
Sir? Any tickets recently? No? Okay.
He said.
All right, while you're doing that, you can roll the window. I don't want you guys getting cold. Just keep the window cracked just so when I come back up, all right? Be right with you guys, all right?
This is hilarious.
Sure. Sorry, my eyes are going. You mind if I hold the phone? All right, thank you. You got a vehicle registration?
I don't have an up-to-date one. All
right, well, that's why I'm stopping you. Your vehicle's expired. All right, your registration through the state of New Jersey is expired. All right, you're aware that you need to have that on you at all times? All right, it's not in the vehicle at all?
No, I think it's at the house. They usually mail it.
Okay. All right, just give me 1 minute. He's lives at the corner house. Okay. He came over randomly because it was blacked out. Yeah. Came back as expired. Doesn't have the registration.
So, let me tell you, yo, with driving, my driving record is crazy. I got some stories, but situation happened to me like this. Not with the dogs and that, but the day was crazy, and it was like I got stopped one day in one location by a cop, and it was like, so I got stopped. My license was suspended. He told me, say, yo, next time I catch you, you going down. Like, I'm gonna personally take you down. I was like, oh damn. So next day was my people's birthday. I drove again. I got caught in the same spot by the same cop. And I'll tell you, I don't know who was watching me, but they let me go. It's crazy. This man, dog's bit a person. And this man gonna drive with a expired
It says that
registration.
it was, you might have it in the house, but it's already expired.
Yeah, it's a phone.
So. Once again, my name is Officer Mike with the Marlboro Township Police Department. I am running your ticket because it was expired since 3 of 23. That's way past expired. So what I did also, I did write you the ticket. Okay, I did you one favor. I don't know if it's going to work because it's so far out of date. I wrote on the back of your ticket is a PIN number, so hopefully you get it registered. If you can do it tonight and get it fixed, that'd be, a big plus. Let me know if you can read my handwriting. If you can't read my handwriting, I'll go back and rewrite it. Just let me know if you can read it. I know my handwriting is not the best. It kind of is like a second grader.
7, 1, 4. Is that 5?
I have to see. I can't see. Got the 5. 145. All right, sir. Here's your driver's license. For future reference, and any vehicle, you need to have that registration.
Yeah, I think this is the whole. Exactly when you. This is like my oldest car. So like all my other cars, like I used to do registration, but whenever I see the thing, mail it to me, I'll just send.
I got you. Yeah, it didn't register through the state of New Jersey. All right. If it was 1 month, to be honest with you, I would help you out as best as I can. But it's so far past that you really shouldn't have this vehicle on the road. All right, man. All right. Have a good night. I'll be tough.
So that's crazy right there. What are your thoughts on that? Make sure y'all like, subscribe. right there. That's one hell of a string of events. Again, dog bites somebody, got a lot going on, and then you got multiple cars you saying, and that's your oldest car, and you choose to drive that one.
Take the abuse. We created the new Department of Government Efficiency, which you may have heard about.
What is this man talking?
Doge, which is now wage.
Yeah, that's crazy. But oh look, hey, hold on, guys. Family just came in. So that was just the family showing up, making sure that they check up on me, you know. I've been live for like 2.5 hours. I'm gonna shut this down. And I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I know 5/5 going live. I think G going live, so I might be on that on their platform later on. And I got some great content coming soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you do what you gotta do. Take action today, now, in this moment. Wherever this video gets to you, this is the sign for you. Take action. You thinking it, do it. And like always, peace, balance, success. And you know, to get set, you gotta get set and go. We on set work. I mean, we on network, we set work. I just messed up all my quotes. But have a good one. Till next time.